All right, breakdown on the bumper, front bumper. One on the top, 84, not what was used in the movie. This was an 81 Crown Vic sedan, but it has these notches. What I'm really excited about is my original one I bought from Canada did not have the fake grill inserts. So I'm jacked about that. Again, I think I might actually try and do this, replicate this, and then, you could probably get some 3D printed, squared up. Obviously, it's kind of got a rolled edge on it, but you won't have that on that. But 81, 84, primarily in a rust-free environment, you can almost tell. This is my car. That was from South Dakota. I mean, it's just staggering the difference. I'm also really excited about this almost like cowl that kind of goes like that underneath. So I'm going to throw that back on there when I'm done, maybe to kind of get a little bit, keep that nose on the ground. But you can see, it's got a little pepper on the back of both of them. I'm going to keep these for safekeeping. I got push bumpers, but the other thing I'll note here quickly, this is one hand. You can see all the slots. So this had the newer ones have all this plastic trim that goes around, where this one has nothing. It's got a little decorative leg bolt. You can see, it's got a little, probably just sandblasted out of there. But I'll go into full detail on fabrication of this. Again, I kind of just go right off of this. But I'm actually going to do the front end first before I do the bumper. So I'm just kind of trying to do stuff that I can do, just knock out real quickly. Bumper removal, very straightforward. 1, 2, 3 bolts on each side. Fabbing up the new bumper that I got coming on Monday. I'll go into that in more detail. It's going to be a lot of whacking and rocking and rolling. But just 3 bolts to remove the nice factory bumper. I wish I could save these old school stickers somehow. So what I ended up doing is just popping out 6 bolts along the bottom here, take the core support out, because once you get all those clips removed, then it just comes out like butter. So it's slowly coming back to me. The reason why I didn't utilize, I think I maybe utilized just these or nothing on the front bumper, is because I'm an idiot. And what a lot of people don't do and take the time to on the tribute movie cars is, number one, get the right bumper. Do not just do this. I mean, I thought about just making this, saving myself a couple $100, but you know what? If you're going to do something, do it right. So what you need to do is cut along this, right here on this factory edge. And also down here, I would remove this, and basically you take half of this bumper. I can't remember the exact measurements, but somewhere here, it's based off the windows of the correct bumper that I'm going to get. And then you take this top and you drop it down and re-weld it right here. It actually lines up pretty well if you do a halfway decent job. That's why I didn't utilize this, because then that gets sucked way up, because the front end is all changed, and the bumper actually gets sucked into the car. So that's why I don't recall, because it was like years. The first Truckster was like an 8-year build, and this is, I don't know what day it is right now, but my goal is to take this car fully done before August 31st on the actual route that the Griswolds took. I'm not going to Chicago. I value my life. I might go to St. Louis. Otherwise, I'm going to rip south through Colorado, Grand Canyon, all the way over to LA. Wally World, the whole nine. So I popped the bumper covers, if you want to call it that, or decorative trim. So this is what I was talking about. You basically take a Sawzall, is what I did the first time, and tape it off, and you want to get right to where this kind of hits a peak. And you just rip it all the way down here to somewhere in here. I'd have to go back and look at my notes. And then this top edge somewhere right around here where just before it starts to roll back. Then you take that and it surprisingly lines up very well if you make the right cut. Here you kind of have to just eyeball it. Kind of see this loses its really like a distinct edge. So you just got to kind of like use common sense and have it straight. If you know, make 2 cuts if you have to. It's a bitch to get that material back once it's gone. Because I'd really like to try and save this. I just kind of tacked mine together and it didn't look that bad. I didn't think. I didn't get the bumper re-chromed. And that's where I thought, you know, you could just cut these in and then just put a thing, but I got a beat on a bumper and basically my headlight assemblies for $200. So bumper hardware continued on. 15 millimeter, pop that out. That allows you to, like this bumper strut slides right out. Then I'm in the process of just cutting this off just so I can kind of ballpark the headlight. Ideally, you know, I'll beat that in, burn that back on there. Ideally, to get that as straight as you can helps you in the long run. I may even have to bring it back further. I can't remember.